we're back, everybody. Sorry about that. Just internet just crapped out, dropped off. So hopefully that's the last time it's gonna do that. We are just kind of wondering. I mean, we gotta drop the first off to the college, but we're just kind of living, trying to make some money. I mean, we're like we're living.
Saved me from this. May the divines guide and keep you.
What's Sophia? Let's see if she refilled. I bet she did.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. It's good to see you. Take a look. Don't forget me next time you need herb.
Lady. Trash. Let's go up, as a bard, I have free run. No, I'm good. Thanks, guys.
Disrespect the law and you
I've
disrespect
heard of this mystical natural. I really couldn't care less. I've never had any respect for you guys.
Oh, Sophia. Yeah. Keep you guys in good spirits. Yeah. Kill them Stormcloaks. They don't like elves, and you guys are okay with elves, kind of. I mean, it feels like all you guys hate elves, but you're more tolerant, so down with Stormcloaks. Thank you. Level up available, wheel of cheese added. Didn't get any money, but I got food. Common soul gem added. So, I don't know if I'm ready to join the Stormcloaks yet. There's so many other obligations I have to, you know. Thalmor headquarters. Let's see if we can start some issues here. Who is that dude with the big ass armor right there?
Never should have.
Alright, it's gonna be an endless. It's gonna be an endless cycle of death. So, what, I just can't go into Thalmor? Is it because I'm an elf? Is that what that is? Is it because I'm an elf?
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
It's the outfit you guys gave me. Shut the hell
You
up.
might need to rethink that face before I rearrange it.
Now let us turn our conversation away from such.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
After a few drinks one night, I couldn't pronounce my I's properly, and they sounded more like A's. I got a few strange looks when I started asking about the winking skeever.
The whacking skeevers. Open the solitude.
Please, take pity on an old madman. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Yeah, you're welcome. A lot of this money's stolen. Not stolen. The money from it is good money. Just stuff was security store. Quick save right here. So odd the internet just crapped out like that. Sophia, where you going, girl?
Welcome to Solitude, home of the arts here in Skyrim.
Dean Pantea actually knows. She just gets intimidated when she's in class and can't
The
sing.
solo performance is about a week away. I expect to hear your early rendition tomorrow. Understand?
Oh, thank you. I've been working on an original piece. I hope it can
All
stand up
right.
to the classics.
Let's try something a bit more fun. Go ahead, Ataf.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
That was
I
better,
am Dean of
Ataf.
Lute at the Bard's
Add a bit of
College,
emphasis
and no,
on
I
Ragnar,
don't give private
Red.
lessons. Remember, it's your job to deliver these songs, to excite the crowd, draw them in, and they will love you for it.
Your performance has been excellent. This time, let's try the Age of Aggression. I will demonstrate for the class. We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. You see, all you need is a bit of spirit, and any song can be made into a classic.
Ataf keeps making eyes at me.
You should tell him to mind his own business.
Aya, you're so mean. I don't think he means anything by it.
Have it your way, then.
Is that it, guys?
What are you going to do after you graduate? I'm thinking of joining the Legion. I hear they're looking for scouts.
I have to admit I didn't think it would actually be there. Now, let's take a look at this. Oh no, this won't do at all. The copy is incomplete. It's aged to the point that parts are unreadable. And the parts that are readable, well, Bardic verse has come a long way since ancient times.
What does that mean?
It means I can't read it to the court. Without the verse, I won't be able to convince Elisif of the importance of the burning of King Olaf festival. If she isn't convinced of the festival's importance, then she won't reverse her decision to stop the effigy burning. It means that the burning of King Olaf, which the Bard's College has held for time immemorial, won't be happening.
You can't just make the missing parts of the verse.
Make it up? That doesn't seem appropriate. I suppose I could copy his style based on what you brought me, but I have no idea what happened in between these verses.
Now we can do this. What's the first verse?
Oh, Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. King Olaf was Olaf One-Eye? He famously captured the dragon Numenex and took him to Dragon's Reach. What do we say really happened?
Olaf found him asleep? Olaf was the max of dragon in human form. I don't know. Pride.
You're leaving? Okay, we'll just work on the verse in a bit.
I wasn't leaving, I was thinking. And honestly looking for the right.
So, is it true what they sing about you? Perhaps you could show me what really happens when a Dragonborn comes?
Yes.
Oh, Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. King Olaf was Olaf One-Eye? He famously captured the dragon Numenex and took him to Dragon's Reach. What do we say really happened?
Found him asleep, he made a deal. Olaf was next, he had dragon
Olaf did become king, and Numenex escaped later. It's entirely possible. And I'm sure the court will like that. I'm writing it in.
Okay, next.
Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Strange. According to history, Solitude attacked Winterhold, but this seemed to be saying Olaf reacted. What do we say happened?
Olaf ordered Sky's troops to attack Solitude. Attack. He sacked it and used magic to blame Solitude.
That's not the most exciting answer, but the most likely. I'll write it in. It has a few final lines, but that's all we needed to add. I need to head to court immediately and present this. You should come.
Alright. Guess we're going to court. Make sure I got my radiant, whatever, on. Quest, let's go. Take it. Cutsies.
I do hope the court likes the verse. I think we've done an excellent job of recreating it.
Dean Inga says a bard can never have enough practice. Thank you. I'm still at the beginning of my lessons, but Inga, Dean Six Fingers, says I'm quite good with the flute.
That's good.
Thanks for taking the time. People never want to talk to me.
Oh, you're... Yeah, no worries.
Sabine Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
What you say, man?
I do hope the court likes the verse. I think we've done an excellent job of recreating it.
Yeah, go in.
I do hope the court likes the verse. I think my voice is ready. I hope we've done this well.
Viarmo. I assume you are here to petition for the reinstatement of the burning of King Olaf Festival.
I am, Jarl. I wish to present King Olaf's verse from the Poetic Edda, recovered this very day from the Bard's tomb.
You mentioned something that would convince us the festival should take place, but I didn't expect King Olaf's lost verse. Please proceed.
O Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. No shouting match between dragon and man, no fire or fury did this battle entail. Olaf struck a deal to make himself king. Numenex let go, though none tell that tale. Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Olaf sent word to Solitude's Jarl, cajoling and mocking and begging for a fight. From Winterhold, Olaf had sent every message. Upon attack, he was nowhere in sight. So ends the story of Olaf the Liar. In Solitude, bards train for their service. They also gather each year and burn a king who deserves it.
You have proven your point, Viarmo. The festival is truly a celebration of solitude and a condemnation of false kings.
I thank you, and the college thanks you, Jarl.
Furthermore, I believe that such a fine poem deserves some payment of patronage. The college will be moderately rewarded.
Oh, thank you yet again. I will make sure our applicant, who was instrumental in recovering the poem, will be well rewarded. Unbelievable! You have done us a great service here. I can't begin to thank you enough. Unbelievable! You have done us a great service here. I can't begin to thank... Soon! Soon. These things must be done properly. You will be inducted as part of the festival itself.
These are quite expensive.
I need you to go speak to Yorn. He was preparing the effigy of King Olaf. Tell him to finish the preparations. The festival is back on!
My experiments are all I ask for in return.
Very well, but I suspect Her Grace will not be pleased.
And? I've seen Jarls come and go. This one only became Jarl because her husband died. She'll be replaced in a matter of months.
Miss Stentor, watch your tongue in the Jarl's court.
On threat of what, exactly? This city wouldn't run without me. Now, if you'll excuse me, my work awaits.
Steward, I have an idea that might help to bolster the morale of our people in this difficult time. I think we shall have a grand parade, and let General Tullius march his troops from the Blue Palace to Castle Dower in all their finery.
What a fine idea, my Jarl. However, I would suggest we wait until the war has ended. After all, the General needs his soldiers out in the field, fighting battles against the Stormcloaks.
I must protest, my Jarl. A parade would make you an easy target for a Stormcloak assassin. You're safer here in the palace.
Oh, very well. I can see there's no changing your stubborn Nord mind. But when this war is won, I will have my parade.
Yes, my Jarl.
Cut the tension.
Steward, when is my appointment to meet with General Tullius? There are some issues we must speak about.
I'm afraid he's had to reschedule, my grace. By all accounts, waging war takes his every moment.
Again? We can't simply cancel an appointment with the Jarl. He serves in my capital city.
I'm afraid he can't. His authority comes from the Emperor, who you also serve, technically.
He uses all of Hafingard's resources and doesn't answer to me in the slightest? This hardly seems fair.
Fair is a word rarely applied to politics, my grace. I'm afraid you must learn.
Speak quickly.
Steward,
All right,
I will need the following reagents for my studies. Please see to them.
Miss Stentor, these are quite expensive. I trust you know how limited the Hold's funds are at this time.
Yes, and I'm also aware of how necessary my divinations and wards have been in the city's defense. My experiments are all I ask for in return.
Very well, but I suspect her grace will not be pleased.
And? I've seen Jarls come and go. This one only became Jarl because her husband died.
Oh,
she'll be replaced in a matter of months.
Please address
If
all
you have
questions to the
business,
steward.
please see Falkfire,
Hung in the
my
Jarl's
steward.
court.
My duty is to keep the Jarl safe.
This
not
city
play
wouldn't run
nursemaid to
without
you sycophants.
if I needed something from you.
Do not dishonor
Spells and
our
incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
that rule, and you'll be fine.
Firestone, look at that.
Take care of yourself, and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood.
Do you have business with the court?
I have delivery from this guy.
I think we shall have a grand
Oh, right, the
and
rum.
let General Tullius
Thank
march
you.
his troops from
I
the
developed
palace
a
to
taste
Castle
for it
Down
after a
and
fair weather
pull
trip to
them.
Hammerfell. Here, this is for you.
500 bucks. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely not. That wing has been sealed for hundreds of years, and for good reason. They say the ghost of Pelagius the Mad still haunts it.
Scary.
Ghost or not, there are reminders of his dark rule that are best left buried away. Feel free to return to me with questions.
So how should we spend
The
our
Blue
reward?
Palace is an open forum.
What's that? You want to
What,
spend it all on me?
Fine idea, my Jarl. However, I would suggest we wait until the war has ended.
Be
After
quick.
all,
I have little patience
I am the
for
Jarl's
mundane
steward.
concerns.
If you have court business to tend to, that remains to be seen. By rights, she has a legitimate claim as High Queen of Skyrim. But we must have the support of the other Jarls for that claim to have any meaning. Should they accept her rule, we will have peace. Of course he does. What sort of a question is that? Maybe you've been listening to Eriker. There's been loose talk among some of the Thanes, and I suspect he's the cause of it. You'll pay those rumors no heed if you wish to retain your welcome in this city.
No, I ain't trying to
She may be young,
issues.
but Elisif is the Jarl by right. And here in Skyrim, if nothing else, we respect the traditions of our fathers' fathers. You do well to remember that. Please,
I
feel
have so
welcome
very
to
many
Court
ways.
of Solitude.
Nothing. I'm busy, and I don't like being bothered
I must
unless I'm
protest my
expecting
Jarl.
something from you.
A parade would make you an
Oh,
easy
don't give me
target
that
for a
look.
Stormcloak assassin.
Fine, I
You're
suppose I
safe
can
here
find
in
some
the
menial task to set your mind
Oh,
on.
very well. I can see there's no change.
We
in
have
your
something of a
stubborn
vampire
old mind.
problem.
But
Bodies have
when
been
this war
found
is
with blood
won,
drained.
I will have
I know of
my
a den nearby you can wipe out as a precaution.
Yes, my Jarl.
Let's see what I can do.
I don't expect you to be capable of even that. I was a member of the court during the reign of Torg's father. It was Torg who appointed me to the position.
So you and the High King were close?
I like to think I've aged well. I'm certainly wiser than I once was. And I know when one should speak, and when one should hold their tongue.
Steward, when is my appointment to meet with General Tullius?
Where were you when the High King
issues
died?
we must speak about.
I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time, but that was a gruesome day.
Again? He can't simply cancel an appointment with the Jarl. He serves in my capital.
Ulfric showed up at the Gates of Solitude requesting an audience. We thought he was here to ask Torg to declare independence. By the time we realized Ulfric was here to challenge Torg, it was already too late.
Me in the slightest? This hardly seems fair.
By Nord custom, once the challenge was issued in court, Torg had no choice but to accept. Had he not, Ulfric would have had cause to call a new moot and a new vote for High King. Torg had some martial training, of course, but it mattered little that day. When Ulfric's lips parted, when he unleashed the power of the Thu'um, that shout, that ancient and terrible tongue, ripped Torg asunder.
Awesome.
Vampires are clever hunters. More clever than you, definitely.
Milking this place for all it's worth. Like one of those dudes in the down wherever she has like Daedric armor and shit.
Please address all questions to the steward, Folk Firebeard.
You want something from me?
With the passing of my dear husband Torg, the weighty position of Jarl has fallen to me. Please direct questions to my steward.
Why did Ulfric kill your husband?
Because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. He thought he deserved it more than Torg. And so he came before my husband and he shouted, with that terrible voice, like something out of a legend, or a nightmare. When Ulfric unleashed such fury, my husband, he simply ceased to be. That is all I will say, for it grieves me to speak of it.
Are you High Queen of Skyrim?
Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torg was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen. A question I am all too familiar with. One my very Thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war that he risks forgetting what's best for our people. The real irony is that, while General Tullius is certainly no Nord, the people of Skyrim would be lost without him. Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have?
Like my outfit.
It's quite fetching, actually. The craftsmanship is excellent.
It was made by Radiant Raymond.
Oh, really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request for a few dresses quite soon. Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
Yeah, whatever. Leave this place. This is depressing. Gotta eat some food because I'm hungry. Before we go to the college,
Why, hello. Here to buy? If you have to ask the price, you might be in the wrong store. That's wonderful. You've done us a great service. As promised, the outfit is yours. And here's something for your trouble.
Thank you.
Thank you for your patronage.
I know for a fact we are in the wrong store. It's no wonder people don't ask the price.
She really doesn't like them.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
By blade or by spell. If you want it dead, I'll make it dead. All you need to do.
It's been a
is
good
pay
week, my boy.
fee.
Loud customers
Blade
need good
can be as
cheer.
lethal
Good
as
cheer.
spell,
Full
but
tilt.
deadlier still.
You know, I had to retire and leave you to run the skeever, son.
I don't know, Father. There's a whole world out there I want to see.
Why not let me run the skeever? I already know lots about it.
Ha! A girl running a bar. Don't be ridiculous, Minette.
What about Auntie Fida and Dragonbrick? She runs a bar, and you said she's one of your favorite girls.
Ha! Well, you see, that's a little complicated, and you know what? Never mind. Guess I'm not retiring anytime soon.
How about some good
You and
music
me,
for the...
we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
Thank you. Should be able to go to my room and sleep one more time. Right, yep. I'm milking these people for all they're worth. I'm gonna go to different shops and sell what I can to just all the rings and everything. Health. Swinging, armor, block, two-handed, one-handed, archery, sneak, speech. Shouting restores, no shouting yet. Back that one out. Selling items for 20% more, your intimidation attempts are 4 times more likely to succeed.
Feel free to make requests.
Yeah. Yeah. I love this one because it's so happy and like fast. The other ones are really good too, but thank you. You've all been kind.
There's nothing like a good song to lift the spirit in troubled times.
Got death bell added. The only reason I like having fast travel on is so I can fast travel home, check on the girl, you know, fast travel. Some cheese. Drink some milk. It's like good for you.
The divines saved me.
Yeah, save me from the
Got something
streets.
for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. It's good to see a fresh face. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
I won't.
Need something? Take a look.
Oh.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
And this is why I like fast travel, because then I can fast travel to 2 different places.
So nice to have pleasant company for a change.
Spiced wine for you? It's a Oh, very brisk. When the snow sets in, even the hardiest Nord needs some spiced wine to warm the blood.
Your fruit are looking a little less ripe today.
The finest fish here.
Oh yes, a secret family recipe. The only good thing my father Octave ever did. In fact, it's so good, no one else in Skyrim even tries to make any.
So, do I have a mission from her? It's probably miscellaneous. Speak to the leader, talk to... There it is.
Your fresh fruit and produce here.
Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering.
Convince her to let the ship through. Hi.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out. Some say I got my position because my cousin is the Emperor. Nonsense. The man's given me nothing. He can't even be bothered to attend my wedding.
Oh, what up, dog? Okay. Yeah, man. Alright, have a good time. Asked me to check on her shipment of spice.
Ah, yes. If she wants to pay the 2,000 gold tariff, then we'll be all set.
I'll pay the tariff. I can't afford that. She can barely afford her stand. I'm sure we can work around something.
I suppose I could make an exception. I do like her spiced wine. Fine. Tell Yvette's son her shipment will be brought up to Solitude shortly.
Nice.
Spiced wine for you? It's a family recipe.
Come to think of it, I'm not that
Thank you
fond of
so
orcs,
much.
red guards,
I
or
swear it's a
Imperials
fight with
either.
them every shipment. Here's something for
Damn
your
it,
troubles.
I always end up upsetting someone. Don't take it personally.
Good luck out there.
Thank you.
Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
Alright guys, that's all the time I have for you today. Shorter episode of Skyrim, low internet issues, but we will come back next time. So don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. If you follow us on Madcap, it's Twitch, it's MKBCHU, it's MadcapChew, and I do stream on that as well. So have a great day, everybody. Later.